Miss Canada 1974, Blair Lancaster.
My goodness, what a great year. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It's been a great opportunity for myself, and I'm looking forward to handing over the title to a new girl. A lot has happened, and a lot has happened very, very quickly. But I think I've learned a great deal, and I've experienced an awful lot about people, an awful lot about life. But I think as you become more aware, you realize just how much you really don't know. And therefore, I think, even though tonight I'm giving up my traveling experience as Miss Canada, it's really a beginning. And I'm starting by opening Blair Lancaster's finishing school in Burlington, Ontario. I have a lot of goals in life, and that's just a beginning. Now, I'd like to thank Cleo Productions, the Miss Canada pageant, and I'd like to wish both them and the new Miss Canada 1975 further success, because I think that this organization is just one of those things that we call opportunities for youth. And it's rated very highly in my books, let me tell you. I'd also like to thank a very important person, someone who has traveled with me throughout my year. And I'd like to thank Mrs. Patricia Williamson in saying that if there was a Mrs. Canada pageant, I think she'd win it. I'd also like to thank an awful lot of people out there in TV land. I know you're glued to your television sets, and I've met so many people that I know are watching this evening. You've all made a great place in my mind and in my heart. And I'd also like to thank everyone for giving me this year, and it's been just fabulous. Thank you.
Thank you, Blair. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Canada 1974, Blair Lancaster.
To Jim on stage for the final decision and the crowning of our new Miss Canada.
The final decision has been reached, and our auditor has tabulated the ballots. So now the moment everyone across Canada has been waiting for is here. May I have the envelope, please? I have the name of the new Miss Canada and the three runners-up. I will announce the names of our winners, beginning with the third runner-up. The third runner-up, from Oakville, Leslie Mitchell. The second runner-up is Regan Gustus from Saskatoon. The next name will be the first runner-up, the second most important award tonight. If for any reason Miss Canada cannot complete her reign, the first runner-up will assume the title. The first runner-up is Manni Fink, Miss Canada 1975, Terry Meyer from Edmonton.
The girl who reminds us all what girls should be. Just look at her, she surely is Miss Canada. And she's standing there for Canada and the world to see. With beauty and charm and talent, she's Miss Canada. The end of our search from mountains to the sea. There's a golden year ahead for our Miss Canada. Miss Canada, make fortune smile on thee. May fortune always smile on thee. Miss Canada 1975, Terry Meyer from Edmonton.
With blonde hair and blue eyes, Terry is 5 feet 7 inches tall. She's 22 years old and sponsored by CFRN Television. Terry graduated from the University of Calgary, where she majored in English. She's presently working for the government of Alberta as a researcher and writer. Well, that's about it. Terry's going to make a beautiful Miss Canada, and 1975 will be one of the most exciting years of her life. And for all the lovely girls in the pageant, an experience they can always be proud of. We hope you've enjoyed being part of the excitement tonight, and we know you'll be looking forward to meeting Terry as she happens to visit your part of the country. So from all of us here tonight, Jim and myself and our new Miss Canada, good night